Listen carefully. This message is for every man silently rebuilding his life piece by piece, with no applause, no support, no safety net, and no guarantee of how things will turn out. This is for the man who wakes up every morning carrying a weight no one else sees, for the man who is tired, but still tries, broken, but still stands. Silent, but still strong. Life didn't go the way you planned. People you trusted walked away, dreams you thought were permanent collapsed. And some days even breathing feels like a quiet battle. But you're here, you didn't give up. You're still fighting for a life that makes sense. And that alone makes you powerful. One, the silent pain men carry. Men don't cry in public. Men don't scream when their heart breaks. Men don't admit when they're lost. Not because they don't feel, but because the world taught them to hide everything. A man can be drowning inside and still show up to work. A man can be breaking and still smile in front of his family. A man can be exhausted and still say, I'm fine. But inside, he's replaying every failure, every choice, every loss. And yet he keeps going. That's the part people never see. The courage of a man who refuses to stay down. Two, when life falls apart, sometimes life doesn't break you loudly. It breaks you slowly. A job lost, a relationship ruined, a friendship betrayed, a dream that died while you were still chasing it. Nights of questioning yourself, wondering where you went wrong, wondering why you aren't enough. And then one morning, you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't recognize the man staring back.
You whisper.
Where did I go? What happened to me? But that moment is not your ending, it's your beginning. Because rebuilding begins when you finally admit, I don't want to live like this anymore. Three, the strength to start again. Starting again is the hardest thing a man can do. Not because he lacks strength, but because he remembers the pain of falling. But listen, if life has taken everything from you, it means you now have space to rebuild everything the right way. And rebuilding doesn't start with money. It doesn't start with relationships. It doesn't start with success. It starts with you. Your mindset, your discipline, your self-respect. Every great comeback begins alone. In silence, in small steps that no one notices. Waking up early, working on yourself, cutting off what destroys you. Focusing on peace over chaos, becoming the man you should have been long ago. Rebuilding is not loud. Rebuilding is quiet, consistent, painful, but powerful. For the world will doubt you. Let them. When a man tries to rebuild, people will doubt him. They will remind him of his past. They will question his progress. They will laugh at his dreams. But hear this deeply, the world only respects results, not the journey. So don't waste time proving your worth to people who never believed in you to begin with. Your job is not to convince them. Your job is to become the kind of man who makes them question why they ever doubted you. Let your growth be your revenge. Let your silence be your power. Let your results speak louder than your pain. 5, a man's heart heals slowly when a man's heart breaks. He rarely shows it. He loves deeply, so when he loses someone, it feels like he lost a part of himself. But listen, healing doesn't mean forgetting. Healing doesn't mean replacing. Healing means understanding that what left your life was never meant to stay for the next chapter. The right people will not fear your scars. The right love will not require you to suffer first. The right future will not repeat your past. Your heart will beat correctly again, just not with the same pain and not for the same people. 6, the man you're becoming is worth the pain. Every failure has changed you. Every betrayal has sharpened you. Every heartbreak has matured you. Every mistake has taught you. You are not the man you used to be. And that is your greatest victory. You're becoming stronger, more aware, more disciplined, more focused, more honest with yourself, more capable of building a life you actually deserve. And one day you'll look back at this painful chapter and whisper, it hurt, but it built me. 7, you are not done yet. You still have time. Time to rise. Time to rebuild. Time to become the man you were always meant to be. You are not too old. You are not too broken. You are not too late. As long as you are breathing, your story is still being written. And this chapter, the one where you rebuild, is the chapter that will define you. 8, keep going. You're closer than you think. So listen, if you're rebuilding your life, keep going. If you're healing in silence, keep going. If you're trying to break old patterns, keep going. If you're starting from zero, keep going. You're not failing. You're transforming. You're becoming a better man than you've ever been. Your future self is waiting, stronger, wiser, calmer, happier, and he's proud of you already. Don't stop now. You've survived the breaking. Now survive the rebuilding. Because one day soon, you will stand tall, look at your life and say, I rebuilt myself. I chose myself. I became the man I needed. And that will be your greatest victory.